Did you ever warm up last night's leftovers and feel a little off afterward? Here's something many people never hear. A few everyday foods can become risky when reheated, and heat doesn't always fix the problem. As we get older, stomach acid tends to be lower and the immune system can be slower to respond, so a bad leftover can hit much harder. Stay with me for the next couple of minutes, and I'll walk you through the 5 foods older adults should avoid reheating, the simple science behind why and what to do instead, so your meals stay safe, delicious, and satisfying. Let's start with a surprise: cooked rice and pasta. Even after boiling, some grains can carry a hardy bacteria called Bacillus cereus. If a pot of rice or a deep container of pasta cools slowly on the counter, those bacteria can multiply and make toxins that reheating won't remove. That's why people sometimes get sick even after microwaving rice until it's steaming. The fix is simple: cool fast and store shallow. Spread rice or pasta in a thin layer and get it into the fridge within 1 hour, then use it within 24 hours. If you do reheat, do it once and make sure it's hot all the way through, then eat it right away. Or skip the risk by choosing a fresh starch tonight, like a small baked potato or a slice of whole grain toast. Tomorrow, there's nothing questionable in the fridge calling your name. Speaking of potatoes, here's one that surprises almost everyone: foil-wrapped baked potatoes. Foil keeps them warm, but it also creates a low-oxygen pocket as they cool. That's an environment where Clostridium botulinum, the bacteria that produces botulism toxin, can grow if the potato sits at room temperature too long. A quick reheat doesn't reliably destroy that toxin. The safe move: after baking, take off the foil, split the potato open, and refrigerate it within an hour. If you want it hot again later, reheat once until it's piping in the center. Or turn it into a cold potato salad the next day with Greek yogurt, a little mustard, celery, and dill. Cold, tasty, and no risk. Now, poultry, chicken, and turkey, especially thick breasts or bone-in pieces. The trouble is even heating. In a microwave, the outside can steam while the center stays too cool, letting harmful bacteria like Salmonella or Campylobacter survive. Reheating more than once gives any surviving bacteria time to multiply between heats. If you're going to reheat poultry, slice or shred it first, so heat reaches the middle quickly. Warm it until everything hits a safe temperature, steaming throughout, and only once. If it smells sour or a little eggy, don't bargain with it. Your health is worth more than a leftover. A safer option is to cook smaller portions to begin with, or enjoy chilled sliced chicken on a salad within 2 to 3 days. No reheating needed, still satisfying. Seafood comes next, and it's the one I recommend you enjoy fresh most of the time. Fish and shellfish spoil quickly. Some species like tuna, mackerel, and mahi-mahi can develop histamine toxins if temperature control slips at any point. Those toxins aren't destroyed by reheating. Shellfish can also harbor bacteria that multiply fast in cooked leftovers. If seafood sat out during a long dinner, a buffet, or a car ride, skip the reheat. When you do buy seafood, think small portions. You'll finish the same day. If you have a little left, chill it within an hour in a shallow container and eat it cold the next day. If you're craving something warm tomorrow, choose eggs, tofu, or beans. You can cook them fresh quickly, and they handle reheating more reliably than fish. Finally, let's talk about fried foods and reused oils. Reheating or repeatedly heating oils, especially those used for deep frying, can produce oxidized fats and irritating compounds called aldehydes. For older adults, watching heart health, blood pressure, or cholesterol, this extra stress isn't helpful. Day-old fried chicken, takeout fries, and anything cooked in oil that's been used over and over are best skipped. If you absolutely must, an air fryer can crisp once, eat it immediately, and don't reheat it again. Even better, choose baked, grilled, or steamed versions from the start. For that crunchy craving, try oven-roasted potatoes, brushed once with olive oil, or air-fried zucchini with a cool yogurt herb dip. You get the texture you love without the extra baggage. Now, a quick myth check you've probably heard: never reheat spinach or mushrooms. The truth is more balanced. These foods can be safe to reheat if they were cooled quickly, stored cold, and then heated thoroughly once. The bigger danger isn't the vegetable, it's time and temperature abuse. If a dish sat out for a while or you're unsure how it was stored, skip the reheat and enjoy it cold or compost it. When in doubt, throw it out. Let's pull all of this together with a simple playbook you can tape to your fridge. First, follow the 1-hour rule in warm kitchens, or summer, get cooked foods into the refrigerator Within 1 hour, never more than 2. Store leftovers in shallow containers so they cool fast. Most leftovers are best within 3 to 4 days. For seafood, aim for 24 hours. Reheat only once and heat thoroughly steaming hot throughout. In the microwave, cover with a damp paper towel, stir or rotate halfway, and let it rest for 1 minute so the heat evens out. Label containers with the date. And trust your senses if something smells off, looks slimy, or you can't remember when you made it. Your peace of mind is worth more than a plate of leftovers. If you'd like ideas for safe, satisfying next-day meals, here are a few that respect your time and your digestion. Cold grain bowls are wonderful if you batch cook grains, cool them quickly. Then enjoy them cold with chickpeas, olive oil, lemon, and fresh herbs. Ready proteins like hard-boiled eggs, cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, or canned salmon and tuna eaten cold can round out a meal without turning on the stove. For comfort without risk, skip reheated fried foods and try a quick vegetable soup, scrambled eggs on whole grain toast, or oatmeal topped with berries and walnuts. You'll get steady energy, gentle digestion, and plenty of flavor. And when you want an extra spark, add crunch with toasted seeds, brightness with citrus, and aroma with fresh herbs. No need to rely on reheated oil. Here's your quick recap. Avoid reheating cooked rice or pasta that wasn't cooled fast. Don't keep foil-wrapped baked potatoes at room temperature. Unwrap and chill them promptly. Be careful with thick pieces of chicken and turkey. Slice before reheating and heat once until everything is hot. Enjoy seafood fresh or cold the next day, rather than reheating. And be wary of day-old fried foods and reused oils. Choose baked, grilled, or steamed options instead. These small shifts protect your stomach, your heart, and your peace of mind while keeping meals warm, comforting, and truly enjoyable. Eating well after 60 should feel safe, satisfying, and simple, not stressful. With a few smart habits, cooling quickly, storing properly, and knowing which foods are better fresh, you can enjoy every bite with confidence. If this was helpful, subscribe for more gentle, science-based nutrition tips tailored for older adults. And I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 5 foods do you still reheat sometimes, and what safer swap will you try this week?